What is up, my Breaking Bad friends? We are in the home stretch of episodes now, and I cannot wait to see how it all turns out, especially after the insane reveal we got at the end of the last episode, with Hank finally learning the truth, or at least getting on the right path now, with Walter being Heisenberg, the elusive man that he has been searching for the entire show. And so I am excited to see Hank go into overdrive, but I'm also worried to see how it affects everybody else around them, because if Walter knows he has a target on his back, that becomes very dangerous for everybody around him, especially if there's no reason to hide anymore. He knows Hank and everybody else knows about him, then I can't imagine the lengths he will go to protect himself from getting caught and having everything he's worked for taken away from him. And so we could be in for quite a wild ride here in the next couple of episodes. And again, I alluded to my thoughts at the end of the last episode that I think maybe because he doesn't have specific physical proof yet that Walter is Heisenberg, Hank may not reveal his hand just yet. He might play things slow, at least in front of Walter. And so I am as invested as I have ever been with this show. And so I hope you guys enjoy watching along with me for this episode. And if you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. It helps the video reach a lot more people. It helps the channel out. So I appreciate your guys' support. And if you'd like to check out my full-length reactions to this show on my Patreon, the link for that is in the description below. And those are always uploaded before the YouTube edit, so you can see them ahead of time as well if you'd be interested in that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into episode 9. Oh man, it figures that we wouldn't go straight to footage of Hank and Walter. They're just gonna leave us hanging. Wait a second, they're skating in the White's pool. Did they get the heck out of there or what? Yo, what the heck happened here, man? Doesn't look like they just moved. Oh, now we get this look again, finally. I was wondering how long they were gonna drag us along before they showed us this again, although I feel like we're still gonna jump back to where we were. Well, I guess Walter hasn't been caught yet, so even though Hank found some stuff out, clearly hasn't benefited him too much. Oh, dude, literally everybody knows who he is. All the information got out. Kinda sad seeing their home that I'd become so adjusted to just be desecrated like that. He brought it on himself, though. Why is he in here right now, though? What is he looking for that he left behind? I guess I'm just assuming he's coming back to get something. Oh, it's the ricin. It's still here after all this time. Don't even threaten to use that against Hank, man. If he does that, I have no love left for him.
Hello, Carol.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. Well, looks like he got his wish, man. Everybody fears him now at this point. Nobody's mistaking his work for anybody else now. Love this move right here. I can't even imagine what's going through Hank's mind in there right now. His entire world has been shaken up. Oh, is he going to confront him out there right now with the book? This dude is bold if that's his plan. It's clearly affected him big time though, but I'm sure he started putting all the pieces together. Oh, he's taking it with him. Okay, I feel like that is a much better move than just making it known. Although it probably won't take long for Walter to know it's missing.
We're all welcome.
You are the devil.
Hey, buddy.
Holy crap, that was brilliant dialogue right there. Absolutely perfect timing for Hank to enter the scene.
Yeah. I think we need to shove off.
No, don't worry about it. I have plenty of help.
And by that, she means me.
Oh man, dude, the shots right now are so freaking good. Hank can't even believe it himself. He's been right under his nose the entire time.
You okay to drive? Yeah. All right, well, do better.
Great stuff. This is perfect. I would be terrified if I were Walter, but he has no idea at this point.
Second honeymoon. We need to go to Europe. We could go.
Yeah.
Have it be like a business trip.
Oh no, dude. Hank is in his zone that he's been in before. I hope this doesn't just break him down, though, because someone so close to him turned out to be Heisenberg.
Hank, you okay? Hank!
Holy crap, he is shaken up right now. I was not ready for him to react like this, dude.
Just take a breath.
It's an accident. It happens.
Oh my gosh, the sound design right there was incredible. I cannot wait for a potential showdown between him and Walter. The handwriting is the same. He knows. I am so freaking stoked to see this play out. I hope this is going to be everything. Whoa, directed by Bryan Cranston. Let's go. Has he directed another episode in this show? I don't think so, if my memory serves me right. I was about to say, though, I'm hoping that this is going to be everything that I could want.
I'm thinking we reorganize the display, separate the food sense from the nature sense. And pine is still our biggest seller, right? So maybe we move that over to the cash.
Walter is dug into the new business venture now. With his skill and marketing sense and everything, I feel like he would have been such a good success story if he put his efforts elsewhere.
Welcome to A1.
Just the regular, please.
Well, we're having a special on hand wax.
That's
$21.99
Lydia,
if you're interested
isn't
in
it?
Getting rid of those water spots?
The regular, it's fine.
Okay.
Man, she's showing up to Walter's place of work. Did he tell her that he was quitting? I can't imagine another reason for her to be here.
68%. And falling.
Good morning. May I have your ticket, please?
This is not what I agreed to.
I left a viable operation.
Oh, is Todd running the whole thing by chance and that's why the quality dropped? I guess it's good to know that Walter wasn't lying, though. He actually did get out.
You're putting me in a box here.
Again, none of my concern. And if you'll hand this to your car wash professional, and have an A1 day.
Oh, dude, I love it. Good on him for sticking up for himself and staying out. Are we going to add Angry Lydia to the list of those characters soon?
Well, who was that?
She's a former business associate who wants me to go back.
Whoa, props to him for being honest. That's one of the first times where Skylar's asked him a question like that, and he hasn't lied. Can't believe it, but he seems to be a changed man.
Get out of here. Now,
Excuse me?
never come back here. Do you understand me?
Let's go. Skylar stepping up to her. She's happy with the calm Walter, and she doesn't want him to get back into it. I respect it.
Oh, thanks.
You going in today?
I know.
Good. Stay out of there till you're sure you're better.
Wow, he's really taking this hard. I mean, it goes in line with how he's handled stress in previous moments, but as soon as he gets over this, I feel like he's gonna be a man on a mission. Nobody will be safe. Heck yeah, about dang time Hank gets his own montage. He's earned it at this point, and he's just as efficient in this as Walter and Jesse have been in theirs. I'm assuming, at least. Walter admittedly has been extremely careful about things, though, so I feel like it's going to be really tough to find the connection. Oh, his iconic look. Is that gonna be his downfall? Although it's kind of hard to pin him with a drawing like that.
That dude who comes out on the other side, he's not you.
So you're telling me every time Kirk went into the transport, he was killing himself?
Their conversations always crack me up. They get so passionate about the most random things, and I love it.
I ever tell you about my Star Trek script?
Star Trek script.
Every time Chekhov eats a pie, Scotty beams it right out of him.
Where's he sending him? The toilet?
Space!
He's vibing with this story. I'm also, man, this is good stuff. Got something here, I think.
Beamed his guts into space!
No way!
Jesse's just leaving. What the heck? Don't tell me he's having regrets about his life now and he wants back into the business.
This goes to Kaylee Ermintrout, and that goes to Mr. and Mrs. Albert Sharp.
Jesse, you freaking legend, dude. He just gets a bad rap with his circumstances.
So you and Mike, you've been in touch? So we're just talking about charity?
Oh man, does Jesse know that Mike is dead at this point? He looks like he's pretty emotional about the situation. He's such an easy character to root for, though, with all the kind acts that he tries to do.
A couple $1,000,000 shows up, they're gonna snatch it.
I'll freaking do it myself, Salts.
Oh, no. I was thinking out loud. You might want to think about cleaning up a little.
Get it done.
He's back in the picture again with him. Although I'm worried what he said is true and the money's just gonna be taken again.
Yeah, there's a problem. There's 5 million of them here in my office.
No, don't. Just hold on to it.
Oh no, are they gonna betray his wishes and Walter's just gonna snatch the money? Or was it just clever editing right there? If Walter screws up something in Jesse's life again, I'm not gonna be able to handle it. I know who's at his door right there with that look. Jesse is freaking sick of Walter's crap by now.
You want to talk me through this? What you were thinking?
Just leave the man be, dude. Walter says they're through as a partnership, but he's still just constantly micromanaging everything about him. I can see why he did it, though. Got the money back because it would have implicated him as well.
It's like you said, it's blood money.
Okay, yes, all right. I said that. I was trying to win an argument. This is your money. Come on, you've earned it.
Jesse's conscience does not allow him to just go about things like nothing happened in the way that Walter's does. It'll just eat him up inside the rest of his life.
Drew Sharp, that is a terrible memory, no doubt about it. You need to stop focusing on the darkness behind you. The past is the past.
The darkness behind him is the same darkness that's sitting right next to him right now. Almost everything bad in his life right here is caused by Walter. It's ridiculous.
Mike is perfectly capable of looking after his own granddaughter.
I don't think he's coming back. I think he's dead, and I think you know that.
Jesse is freaking smart too. Everybody figured out exactly what Walter's up to. Is everything gonna come crumbling down for Jesse as well, just like it did Hank?
If he does come back and he doesn't understand why I had to do what I did, that's on me. I need you to believe this.
You freaking scumbag, dude. The lies never cease, and Mike's just the most recent instance of it.
You know, Uncle Hank's still not feeling well, so bowling's off tomorrow night. You do not have to look so happy about it.
I'll be right back.
Bro, don't tell me he's going to check and find out that Hank took the book. Everything is gonna come crashing down if that happens. No, dude, is the cancer back? You've got to be kidding me. After all this time and all this fighting, it gets him in this situation again. He's right at the toilet, though. I've got to believe he's going to notice the book is gone. Walter is about to realize he has hellfire coming for him in the form of his brother-in-law.
Have you seen Leaves of Grass? Walt Whitman, dark green hardcover?
I didn't even know he had them.
Well, it'll show up.
I'm surprised he's not freaking out more about it. He usually goes to the nth degree anytime anything small out of the ordinary pops up.
What's wrong with Hank?
It's a stomach bug, sounds like. He hasn't been to work all week. Well, good night.
Oh, now he's piecing it together, I feel like. He's gonna have to act real quick, though, to get out of there before Hank gets farther down the line of the investigation, I mean. Oh, dude, is he checking for bugs on the car because of what he and Hank did in the past? Thankfully, he's been out, though. I mean, he did go to Jesse's house. Oh man, the cat and mouse game begins. Walter, you are screwed, my guy. Hank is on to you. Oh, the soundtrack was brilliant right there, dude. It's all been leading up to this moment. I assume not too long after Walter discovered that, he turns into the one we see in those flash forwards.
Pass some change.
Hey, come back.
Oh, no way. Is he gonna give this guy some of his money? He certainly could use it.
Here, stay.
Man, great stuff. Jesse is really struggling with living with what he's done, and the money is just a constant representation of it. Oh no, dude. He's just on a money paper route right now. There's no way Walter's gonna give it back to him now. I feel like there's gonna be some suspicion drawn for that, and his fingerprints are all over it. Yo, what is gonna happen right here? Because Walter knows that Hank knows. I feel like we're about to get treated to an absolute feast of dialogue and acting.
Good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Well, been better.
Did you get to see a doctor? I mean,
Dude, my heart is beating so fast right now. I have a feeling they may not actually acknowledge things to each other right here.
well, Skylar will be very happy to hear that you're feeling better. Reminds me, I better get back to it. If there's anything I can do.
Oh, it's heartbreaking just seeing the whole relationship they've built get destroyed like this.
You know, you're gonna laugh, but I have to ask you about this. Believe it or not, I found this on my car.
Whoa, Walter is going in on him right now? That is shocking. I can't believe he brought that up. Oh, I love this, dude. This is peak stuff. Are they about to throw hands right here? Hank got one in early. Let's go. I'm ready to see this man angry.
All along, it was you! You drove into traffic to keep me from that laundry.
Calm down.
That call I got? Tell me Marie was in the hospital. You had my cell number.
Everything is falling into place for him. This is incredible right here.
I don't know where this is coming from, Hank, but just
I swear to Christ, I will put you under the jail.
these wild accusations, they could destroy our family.
Damn.
And for what?
About family.
This is everything I could have ever wanted right here. This is amazing acting and writing.
Hank, my cancer is back.
Good. Right, you son of
Oh, yes, dude. You legend. Do not take any of the crap he's throwing at you right now.
In 6 months, you won't have someone to prosecute. I'm a dying man who runs a car wash. My right hand to God. That is all that I am.
Even now, he is lying through his teeth with every word. He is unbelievable, dude.
I don't even know who I'm talking to.
If you don't know who I am, maybe your best course would be to tread lightly.
Oh, incredible. He's showing his force now. Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite interactions of the whole show. Everything coming to a head. Oh, and then it ends right there. What a peak moment to close the episode. This stuff is getting good again, man. It's returning to that high level at the end of season 4, and now we get several episodes with them both in full knowledge of what each other is doing, so I can't imagine what is going to happen next. That confrontation at the end between Walter and Hank was just perfection. I loved every single second of that. Every single frame was just flawlessly done, and the wait up until this moment through the past 4.5 seasons was well worth it. It definitely delivered on everything I could have hoped for, and that's just the first interaction together with them knowing all the information they do, and so I am highly anticipating their further interactions, and each of them are just total bosses and legends in their own right for each of their work. Obviously Hank on the more civil and good side, and Walter on the bad side. Nothing has really stopped them too much in either of their avenues that they've been pursuing. Obviously Hank was laid up in the hospital for a bit, but he did manage to take out both the twins, so I don't really count that as a loss for him. And so at this point I don't really know who would win in a battle between the two of them, because they're both so focused and so efficient with all of their work, and obviously Hank has a lot more power behind him to help him out because he is running the branch of the DEA that he's in, whereas Walter, it's just him and Skylar and I guess Saul, but Jesse's not on his side. It's really just those couple. I mean, he could go to Lydia again if he needs to, and I don't know if this revelation is going to push him back into the business realm and kind of rekindle other relationships that could help him out, but things could start going downhill fast. And obviously we saw the signs in that episode of the cancer returning for Walter, but his dialogue at the end definitely confirms all of that. And so not only do we have the biggest drama of the show we've had up to this point between Hank and Walter, but we throw that on top of things as well. So this show is really ramping it up right now with the tension and the stress, and so I don't know, it's just kind of like a ticking time bomb for whatever's going to happen first. Hank catching Walter or Walter dying of cancer, both of which are pretty terrible options for him. And this episode reminded me of the future stuff that we still have to get to, and I don't know exactly when that's going to come around, because I don't know how far from his birthday to this moment that we just watched is, but if it's anything shorter than 6 months, then we know that Walter didn't actually die in 6 months of cancer, because he had his 52nd birthday in the first episode, little bit of piece of information that they showed us. And so I don't know at what point we're going to connect the two stories together, but the way that they're building that up, similar to how they were building up the teases in season 2, I feel like it's going to be a monumental moment when we do connect. And I'm curious as to how long it'll be before other people start finding out about Walter and who he is, because clearly in the future times everybody knows he is Heisenberg, so the information gets out there eventually. But at this current time, only Hank and Walter obviously know the truth, at least in their sphere of influence that doesn't involve the business side of things. And so I am just on the edge of my seat constantly. I cannot wait to get into the next couple, although it is kind of sad to think that there's only a few episodes left before I am done with this incredible show. There will definitely be a void left in me from it, and so I can't imagine how those of you who were following it from the beginning would have felt when the show ended, because that is a several-year commitment. But I could see myself easily being like some of you guys, or most of you guys really, and just going back and rewatching the show a few times just because I cannot get enough of it. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed watching along with me for this episode. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Always helps the video reach a lot more people and helps the channel out. As always, you can check out my full-length reaction to these episodes on my Patreon. Link for that is in the description below. Those are always uploaded before the YouTube edits, so if you'd like to see them a good bit ahead of time, that's the place to do it. But I am very much looking forward to spending the next episode with you all, and until then, peace.